What's going on, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all an IndyCar model review on the 1993 Indianapolis 500 car for all you F1 fans out there. You're going to love this. This is Geoff Brabham. If you guys know that is a very familiar name in open wheel racing, but this is his 1993 number 27 Glidden Menard Lola for Team Menard in the IndyCar series. And you guys can see right here, this is pretty cool. I mean, the number 27 Menards car, I know a lot of you NASCAR fans out there would be like, oh my god, it's a Paul Menard IndyCar. Well, sort of. I mean, it does have some Goodyear Eagle tires, but this is also made by Onyx, not Onyx Homes, but Onyx Model Cars. So, as this is actually a model and not a diecast, so we'll be a little delicate when we get onto this review. But let's go and start the unboxing, the official diecast or model review on Geoff Brabham's 1993 Indy 500 car. And alrighty folks, we got this IndyCar model out of its box, and man, what a cool looking livery that we got right here for this Team Menard Lola T92, which is located right here on the bottom if you guys want to see what model this is. But that is the chassis that the IndyCars used back then for the kart series. So yeah guys, this is really cool that we got right here, the a very unique model that we got for the Team Menard 27 Lola, which is like I said, it looks pretty close to like a Paul Menard car, but this is actually Geoff Brabham, and this is really nice, guys. I mean, you guys can see right here, what I'm showing you guys is not really a die-cast, but it does have mostly a lot of plastic features to it. Hey, some nice cool decals that we got right here, and since this is the first time I'm actually reviewing an Onyx model car review, I really kind of want to get on the close details. But taking a look at this, guys, this is the type of chassis that you guys are going to be seeing if any of you guys were actually were at the 1993 Indianapolis 500. You're going to notice this one quite so well, especially for a lot of the for a lot of the Team Menards cars, which I know those are pretty much a staple in IndyCar, especially in the 80s and 90s. But man, what a beautiful, and I mean beautiful livery that we got right here. Of course, it ain't a Menards car without that bright Dayglow yellow, and then we also got the Anatelli red as well for the STP, and of course some blue in it too. Not quite sure where the blue is from, but you see there's the driver's cockpit right there with the helmet. Not quite sure if that is actually representing Geoff Brabham's helmet, but you guys see this, like all the nice fine details. You see where the little engine cover pieces right there. Kind of forgot what that's called, but that is pretty cool. But yeah, just some nice cool details that we got right here. And yeah, I mean, I will say, guys, I know a lot of you guys who are watching my channel are mostly just NASCAR fans, but since this is the month of May, I had to really give you guys a nice little treat for for the Indianapolis 500 weekend that's coming up very, very shortly. But this one, I kind of been holding off for quite a while to do the review, but I'm really glad I'm doing it right now because, man, shout out to my good buddy David Land as well. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to get a good kick out of this, as I know I'm probably not going to go into too much any crazy details on this car, but yeah, I mean, Geoff Brabham, I mean, this guy has accomplished so much in motorsports. I mean, I know he was just inducted into the IMSA Hall of Fame, I think, like around last year, and there's probably good reasons for so, as we're taking on to the fine details and all the sponsors that we got right here for the Menards car. Goodyear tires, by the way, if you guys didn't know, yeah, Goodyear, before Firestone, Goodyear was actually the tire supplier for the IndyCar series, karts, and IRL, so, but we got Glidden and a lot of other familiar sponsors that all you Menards fans are going to be quite familiar with. And there's Mansville and all the other stuff. Yeah, PBG 27. I'm sure. Shout out to anybody who is actually 27. I mean, I know what it was like being around that age, but but yeah, this is such a. I mean, you guys. This is definitely a lot lighter than what we got on the diecast, because of course, you know, this is mostly made out of plastic and resin, but for good reasons, guys. This is really cool. You see the Glidden sponsorship on the back. There is a little problem with these wings sometimes, so you guys can see that is a little cockeyed, so I don't recommend you guys doing what I just did and bend it, so because it probably doesn't take that much pressure to, you know, crack that. But yeah, Geoff Brabham, guys, if you guys are aware that this is the son of the famous Formula 1 driver and champion Jack Brabham, so if you guys are actually you know, familiar with that, and if you guys are also familiar with Matthew Brabham from as you guys know, he also also run in the 2016 Indy 500 for the 100th running, and also was a 3-time Super Truck Stadium champion. But to talk about his father, though, Geoff Brabham, I mean, this guy, he is just such a legend. I mean, not only when it comes to Indy cars, I mean, I think this is like his 9th appearance for the Indy 500. He did drove for Team Menard for one more year after this, but he failed to qualify in 1994. But luckily, he was able to get this car in the show, which for good reasons. I mean, heck, the 27 Menards car does look really nice. And yeah, Geoff Brabham actually was, I believe, a 4-time I think IMSA GTP champion, and also he was also a 1-time champion as well in another sports car series, Can-Am, if I'm not mistaken. But just, and he also did touring cars as well. Just, man, just you can definitely tell that this guy, this legend, just really just knew how to just put him in any type of race car and he would probably get the job done. I mean, he even drove an IROC, and believe it or not, guys, I think he also made a few starts but failed to qualify in some NASCAR races too. So, heck, I mean, if you guys want to know more about Geoff Brabham, I probably recommend you guys checking him out. You know, lots of great videos about him, but this is more about the diecast, and we'll have to say, well, not diecast, the model, but this is one I'd probably recommend you guys finding if you guys can find this at any of your local flea markets, or like I did at the Indianapolis memorabilia show in Plainsfield, Indiana. But anyways, I think this is going to pretty much wrap that up right here, as we're not going to get done just yet because I got a side-by-side comparison to show you guys. So here is another 27 Menards car, and to show you guys that this is a 1/43 scale compared to a 1/64, it has to be a Paul Menard car. So here it is, guys. You guys know me. I'm not going to end things off without a side-by-side comparison. But just to show you guys just how different this car is compared to the 1/64 scale diecast I got. I mean, just, you know, I mean, the picture is really showing you guys what we got right here. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool to just showcase that. It might be a good reason why I also picked this car up as well, because, you know, when I picked this car up at the flea market, I was like, oh, a 27 Menards car. Ooh, this must be a Paul Menard Indy car. Well, I mean, imagination sure is quite pleasant to say. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, if you guys are just starting out with your IndyCar collection, this is one I probably would recommend picking up because it does stand out for sure. But anyways, this is going to wrap up the model IndyCar diecast review on Geoff Brabham's 1993 Indianapolis 500 car and the number 27 Glidden Menards Team Menard Lola T92, I believe. And yeah, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will see you guys next time on another IndyCar model review, and see ya at Menards.